Hey guys, it's Nicole, and I am at the thrift store. That's not a thrift store, it's actually a Buffalo Exchange, so it's a buy-sell trade store. And I thought I would take you guys along. I'm here with two of my best reseller friends, Miss Caddy Britches and Hazel Hearts Vintage. This is a really expensive dress I just found. Okay, here we are checking out this really crazy thing that Erica, Caddy Britches, found. And she also found these shoes, which she did not end up buying, but they were pretty cool. I wish that we could have the sound, but unfortunately, the music was playing too loud, so I just have to do a quick voiceover. Here we go. Kayla is going through some dresses right now. She found some really, really good pieces, you guys. I love going to buy sell trade stores, especially when I don't need to thrift, but I'm doing it for fun. And it's nice to go through all this curated stuff. Erica found some giant bell bottoms from Free People. All right, we just went to Buffalo Exchange. Did you guys do good?
We did amazing. Especially her. Better than good.
I think my dress was really good too. From
yeah, that's true.
Okay, so we're gonna go to a couple more shops. We're here on Portland. Erica's here.
Getting wet.
Kayla's here. It's very wet today, of course, because we're in Portland. This is like quintessential Portland right here. So Crossroads is right there. That's a really good place to go. Yeah. And then 2nd Street is my favorite. We're gonna go there.
We have like style options. Yeah, see, that's what everybody finds on
This place is my favorite.
I like stores I've never been to.
Look at this designer section. Bathing Ape, Supreme, Off-White. Even those diesel shoes are so cool. So this store specializes in a lot of like streetwear and high-end things. They get a ton of designers and they're really just, it's so fun to go through the store. This is an amazing, it's just Point Sur, but the silk print was just gorgeous. So we were checking that out. Here's some redone by Levi's. These are huge bolo. They were too expensive to resell, but I just wanted to show you guys. Look, I'm trying to get back up one-handed. It's so hard to do. So look at these jeans, just so much good stuff. And this is a great store to just come and go through to find brands like that you haven't heard of before. I have to look up so much stuff when I'm in the store that I have never heard of in my life. And then I can mentally note it to go and find when I'm out at regular thrifts. So that's why I do love this store. I love seeing all the new brands I've never heard of. Here we go. What's Kayla gonna find? She's in the dresses, and I was like, show me something good. And she immediately just pulls out this really cool, it wasn't true vintage, but it was a really fun little Hawaiian print dress. Look at all these pretty dresses. What is that? So just flipping through the racks, seeing if we see anything. Have you guys been to a 2nd Street? I believe they also have them down in California. The prices are fair. Erica says that that's her shirt. That she obviously needs that shirt. Erica is from Philly and Kayla is from Seattle. Here we go. That is a butterfly dress from Rio that I did end up grabbing. We'll do a full haul at the end. Unfortunately, Kayla had to leave town, so she wasn't in the haul, but me and Erica will do a full haul for you. What is this? Some sweaters. Look at how organized and pretty. Okay, this dress, Kayla did buy this dress. This is a vintage sheer like 50s, I believe, dress, and it was just amazing. I think she paid, I don't know, it was really inexpensive, and I'm excited to see how much she sells it for. I think she was estimating in the hundreds, like $200 or more. She is a pro vintage seller. You guys don't follow her. This self-portrait dress was amazing, and I wanted it, but it was $200, so it was brand new with tags, and most of their items aren't $200, but I get it. Like, that dress is worth $200. That's a fun printed dress. Let's go through this. She had like a fun Kate Spade dress right here. Then we're going to look at some shoes. These are like nothing. They also just have like wild diva shoes, right? Like they have a big mix of everything in here, but it's all clean and organized, and we love that. Here's some handbags, some men's jeans, I believe, back here. Oh, Erica got this. I don't know. I guess she put it back. She said she was gonna get it, and then she did it in this moosey sweater. Their jeans sell really well. She did buy that. We'll talk about that in the haul at the end. That was a really unique, fun piece, and it was only $5. We love a $5. I loved this. She ended up putting it back, but that was a really gorgeous shirt. Look at that knit on that shirt. Oh my gosh, so pretty. That is a Robert Cavalli, I believe. What is that? Oh, these were vintage Anasui heels made in Japan, and so cool. I just was so obsessed with going through all the stuff here. Let's see what's down here. Those boots were $100. I was trying to figure out the brand and I had no idea what it was. But look at the texture on that leather. Like you can just tell it's quality. Erica found this. This was a vintage Disney denim jacket. It had a big hole in the front and it didn't have any tags on it for size or anything. So she did leave it behind. But the print was just so unique and fun. It's like a Disney, like a Disney cruise or something jacket. Just wandering around, you guys. Okay, let's look through these sweaters and see what we can find. Like, what are these brands? This is what I like to do when I come here is look up all the different brands that I don't know. Like, I don't know what that is. So I'm going to look them all up and then I will know when I go thrifting again, like I said. So there's a lot of way to do research. It doesn't have to just be like, looking at stuff online. It's nice to go out and like feel the textures and look at things. How do you guys do research? Leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear like what are some of your research tips for sourcing? Do you ever go to a little bit like higher buy sell trade store and look at the brands and learn new brands, all of that good stuff? Like there's so much stuff here that I just don't recognize. Obviously I know Zara, but so many. Oh, this is a Bogner sweater, which is really good, but they wanted a little too much money for it. There are hidden gems, though. There's definitely hidden gems. Look at this. This is a dress that I did end up buying. Oh my gosh, I'll tell you guys more about it when we do the haul, but obsessed. That dress is so gorgeous. Look at the print. It's like a long midi length. Beautiful, beautiful dress. The cut, the pleating on it was just so perfect. And it was a size 12, which is my size, so fingers crossed it fits. You've never heard of this brand? Have you guys heard of this brand? These are all like their designer pieces right here. So cool. Marni, that's very high end. We have Acne Studio jeans. Oh, don't know what that one was. Okay, we went to 2nd Street. You found a really cool dress. You awesome. Found a handkerchief top.
Yeah, I found a handkerchief top.
This weather really likes my hair.
It's so
much. All right, now we're gonna go to Crossroads, which is over there. But, yeah, we're gonna cross legally, I guess, like good humans. Anyway, let's go. Yeah, this place is big.
Did you check your bag?
Yeah. Crossroads is really popular in Portland. I don't know how many Crossroads there are. I know they're in Portland and Seattle. I'm guessing it's a big chain and that there's a lot of them, but I'm not sure. I looked this up. This Jungle Maven crew neck. It retails for $150, but the resale value didn't seem to be amazing on it, so I left it behind. But again, like, love seeing this stuff. There's some Everlane shoes, but they were $42, those little loafers, so I couldn't make much money. Private Party, I do like their stuff, but again, like with buy sell trade stores, you have to be so picky because the prices are higher and it's really hit and miss. And this was like a late Sunday afternoon, so I'm sure that a lot of the store had been gone through already. A lot of places don't put stuff out on the weekends because they're busy with shoppers. Kayla found this. This is like a vintage H&M piece. Like it had like this vintage fabric and it looked like a sample, like a production sample. So it had like the name of the designer, I believe, and it was just so cool. I think it was under $10 if I remember correctly. like this kimono sleeve, and it was like a linen fabric, and it was definitely, like I said, like 100% a sample piece. So she did, I believe, buy it just because it was so unique, and she wanted to do more research on it. You guys ever seen an H&M tag like that, like handwritten? It's cool. It was really cool. I love production pieces. I just think it's so fascinating to me. Here we go. All right, let's peek through. Dun, 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 dun. That's my song for you guys. Oh, I'm so sad you can't hear us talking, but it is what it is. What's this? No idea. Should have got closer to the tag for you guys, but you'll forgive me. You'll forgive me. Okay, let's go over here and dig through the dresses and see if we find anything good. I do like to buy NAU stuff, but mostly like their jackets and stuff, so I didn't grab that dress. And again, the prices are going to be higher at buy, sell, trade stores. So buy, sell, trade store means like they buy product from you. You can sell to them, or you can trade, so you can get like, you know, store credit for your items. And usually the store credit will be more. So this is like very hand curated type of stores, and you can usually find some good pieces though. But your ROI, your return on your investment, is going to be lower. Florence and Baker heels, those were $28, but I probably could have sold those for, you know, $75, and for some people it might be worth it. I just have a lot of backstock right now, so I'm only buying things that I really like and love and that I want to list. Whew. Okay, we're about ready to wrap it up, and then we'll go home, and me and Erica will give you guys a full haul of everything that we ended up buying. Okay, we did it. We went thrifting. We got lots of stuff. Are you happy with your purchases?
I'm very happy.
We're back at the house. Sadly, Hazel Hearts Vintage had to go home. Kayla had to go home. But we are going to show you the items that we picked up, and I'm pretty excited about them. I obviously bought a lot more than Erica because she is flying home and she can't take a ton of stuff.
Truth.
But I'm happy with what we got. So we'll go store by store. The first store we went to was Buffalo Exchange. Dun, dun, dun. And I spent, wow, I spent less than I thought I spent. I spent $69.38, and that's crazy. No, I guess I didn't get as much as I thought. Okay, the first item I found when I got into the store were these shoes, and I was really excited. I've actually never sold these shoes before.
Neither have I.
I've never found them that were real. I find lots of knockoffs and fake versions of these, but this is the brand. Do you know how to pronounce it?
I certainly don't.
There.
Chiara Ferragni.
But they're known for this eye. Like, this eye is like their whole symbol. And these are real. And they're only $25, and they're in amazing. Like, it looks like they maybe wore them one time. You can see where the cover for the leather was on there. But they're in perfect shape. So they're size 6, which is a smaller size, but I think they'll do good. I don't have like an estimate for how much I'll sell them for. I gotta look them up for it, but $25, not bad. Okay, and then the second thing I found was just, we'll wait. We'll wait. That dress is nuts. I bought these pants for myself, you guys. This isn't exciting. These were $18.50 and 25% off. They're just ASOS, but I really wanted a pair of wide leg sweatpants. So those were just mine. Okay, the thing to resell though, this dress. Oh my gosh, I've never heard of this brand before. But I saw the tag and I was like, that looks like a fancy tag. I'm going to quickly look it up. It is by the brand Galvin. And it did have a $769 like markdown tag on it.
That they wrote on the label for some reason.
So there's that. I paid $28 for this dress, and the retail is over $1,000.
So that's very exciting.
So it looks like solds were in the, it has like all this fringe at the bottom. Sold for this specific dress for like $275.
And it just feels really nice.
And I might just send it into the real. Actually, it has some pulls. It does need some work.
Yeah, but you could just like,
I can fix that or sell it as is.
Yeah.
Like,
and it won't be noticeable.
For $28, I was like, whatever. You can see the seam is coming undone. That's like not a big deal.
No.
So even if I sell this for $150, like,
it's amazing. Look at it.
This is an amazing piece.
You should try it on.
It's a size 2.
Oh, well, maybe you shouldn't try it on.
It'll fit like one leg. What did you get at Buffalo Exchange?
But okay, so I almost feel like I should have saved this for last because this is by far my best item.
Well, we gotta go in order.
Yeah, we do have to go in order, but this is the best thing I found. It's the only thing I bought at Buffalo Exchange. It is this crazy vintage Betsy Johnson punk label footprint knit sweater dress, and this is what the label looks like. This is the punk label, and they did remake this label, but you can tell by lifting the tag up that this one is vintage. See where it says made in USA, dry clean only, you can tell by the care label. And I only paid $32 for this, and I almost had a heart attack when I found it because I've never found Betsy Johnson punk label before.
I found one punk label item in my reselling career, and I had like a heart attack. It's like, so Betsy Johnson, did you know that they were buying that label back for a while?
They were buying it back?
Yeah, so Betsy Johnson had like a whole buyback program for their punk labels. This is her original label when she was like a big like runway designer before she sold off her name.
This is like an amazing find. This is really good. I found one similar sold in a different colorway. It was like, I think pink and green, and it sold for, I want to say $245 on eBay plus shipping. And I think mine is way better, and it's practically brand new looking.
It looks like it was never worn, honestly. If you look at the tag and stuff, like
it's like crisp still, but I'm probably gonna aim high and list it for like around $425, $450 with best offer. And I don't mind sitting on something like this for a while because it's rare, it's vintage, and collectors will definitely be looking for pieces like this.
And if you guys don't know Erica, she's on Instagram under Caddy Britches, and she knows a lot about vintage, and she's going to help me with my Bolo list this month. So if you're a Patreon, you're going to get a Bolo list with Caddy Britches, and we're going to cover like a bunch of vintage. Everyone's always asking you for it. So.
Yeah, everyone is always asking.
You can still subscribe. The Bolo list is going out a little bit late this month just because she's helping me with it. But we'll have it out by the end of the week, and I think it'll be really fun and exciting to have like a vintage Bolo list, like what to look for.
Yeah, something new and fun.
Okay, where do we go next? Okay, so next we went to this this place called Here's the bag. Second Street is in Portland. It's like a trifecta. So you have Buffalo Exchange, Second Street, and then Crossroads. So the next place we headed over to was Second Street. They do a lot of stuff from like Japan. They have really high-end designers.
Yeah, they have crazy, like my mind was blown at this store. They have like racks dedicated to like Issey Miyake and like Yohji Yamamoto and like everything crazy that you would see on like everyone else's like Bolo list that you'll never find. This store carried. It was like
cool. And the prices are like just out of reach for reselling, but not this, like they're lower than you would buy it. It's very reasonable if you're shopping for yourself.
But they do miss things. Like we did find a handful of things that were like priced low enough for us to pick up.
Yeah, and I've bought stuff from them before and done well too. So I could spend all day in that store. Like there's so much to look at. So we probably looked at like a quarter of the store maybe.
And it's like a really good place to go just to familiarize yourself with like obscure labels.
Yeah, and they're really good at like authenticating stuff, so they're not like it's a great place. Okay, so I spent $151 there, and I bought 5 items. One of them was your $5 shirt.
Yes.
But okay, so let me go over. Erica actually found this, and I bought it because it's my size, and I really want to wear it at least once. And then I looked up comps, and I can double my money on it. So, but the cut of this dress is just amazing. Like the pleated midi dress. I don't know. I feel like I should wear this at least once.
I love it. And the print.
It has like this butler print on it.
Like a novelty print. It's very like retro.
I don't think it's a butler. I think it's like a dude.
Oh, he's like a waiter. He's carrying a martini or something?
He's just like a fancy dude drinking a martini. Okay. I don't know. It's really cool, you guys. I did find someone else had it listed as the butler dress. So, but the brand is how do you say this?
Rachel Antonoff.
This is a big Bolo. Familiarize yourself.
Amazing pieces.
Yeah, go look at her pieces. They're just so good.
If I had unlimited funds, I feel like that's all I would wear.
I love it. And I did pay, they cut the tags off so you can't return anything. I did pay up for this. I paid $69 for this dress. But I can sell it for like $150 pretty easily, I think. And I want to wear it. So
it's gorgeous. You have to.
And then the next thing, I found a Farm Rio dress. I think I paid $30 for this, but I'm gonna list it for around $75. It's a mid or maxi length, like butterfly print dress, and look at the buttons. The buttons are like little tiny skulls. I don't know if you guys can see it. But this is just Farm Rio. And yeah, probably $75 to $100. So I don't mind paying $30 for that. Like, it's fun to have these interesting pieces in my closet.
Yes, agree.
Then, was this the last thing I bought? Yeah, I bought this for myself. I have one more thing, but I'm gonna wait till the end to show it because I have a whole story. This I bought for myself. You guys know I love black jumpsuits. This is just an Adidas black jumpsuit, but it has like really cool sayings on it, and the comps were pretty good. So,
and it's very Nicole.
and it's very me, and I will definitely wear this, and then I'll sell it one day.
Yes.
So that's fine. Okay, next we went to.
I have a shirt from there. All right, so this is the only thing I bought there because, like Nicole said, I'm traveling and I'm really trying to be picky.
You had like a handful of things.
Yes, but this is a upcycled from Vintage Scarves, like halter top dress. No, it's not long enough to be a dress. It's definitely a top, but it's by a brand called Candace Held Vintage, and I looked it up, and she is a designer based out of Palm Springs, California.
It's brand new with tags.
It's brand new with tags. You can see it says retail $140 for this top. I paid full. Nicole paid $5 for it, and it might be reversible. No, it's not reversible. But anyway, I looked it up online, and Paris Hilton has been photographed wearing her pieces, and I didn't find a lot of sold comps for it.
It is reversible.
But it's pretty pricey, brand new, and
it's definitely reversible.
Yeah, you just have to cut the tag out.
Yeah.
But it's brand new. I'm gonna probably list mine, I don't know, maybe around like 65 with best offer. Just because it's kind of an obscure piece. It's not something that, like, you know, is
and that
plentiful.
like scarf thing.
Yeah, and then poodles, like, you can't go wrong with vintage poodles, especially for $5. And I just like having interesting pieces in my closet, my shop. I don't like to compete with other resellers for views, so I try to pick up stuff that has an interesting pattern.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so the next place we went, I got a lot of stuff. We went to Crossroads, and I spent $217. But I'm really happy with the pieces that I got. So let's see. First off, I bought a pair of just like Everlane pants. They were half off, so they were only $11. And they're just like the Everlane classic wide leg pant, but they're a size 14, so these will do really well. I'll probably sell them for $40 to $50 quickly, which is good.
This, I love finding Everlane.
Love Everlane pants. Then I got you haven't even seen what I got.
No, I haven't.
This brand I have never heard of before, OZMA. Have you?
Nope.
I always look up stuff like this that I've never seen or like heard of because, again, like I'm like you, like I don't want to compete with everyone else. I want to find the stuff that people aren't talking about yet. Mm-hmm. So there it is, OZMA, and they are like a natural fiber type of, you know, wide leg pant. The retail on these was around $200, and then the resell, I think I can probably sell them for $60 to $70. So, and again, I like bringing in like new interesting pieces. Another pair of pants. I obviously went through the pants at this store. These are by New Works.
Love New Works.
I love New Works. I love their jumpsuits the most, and those sell for the most money. But these pants were $18.50, and they are an extra large. They're just plain black, so these aren't gonna do as good as like the regular things that they have.
Like their crazy patterns.
They're crazy patterns.
For really.
Yeah, but people still really like them, and because of the size and the brand, like I think they'll do pretty good. So I grabbed those. Then I got this for myself. I'm always looking for like cool Nike. I love Nike, so this is just like a weird Nike jacket. And if I decide I don't love it, I'll be able to sell it. This is the newest Nike tag, and this was $28. But again, this is a really cool, I like this cool neck thing.
Yeah.
It's like a really cool sweatshirt, and I just grabbed it for myself.
That's a very Nicole hoodie.
It's a very Nicole hoodie. Okay, Erica found these. You want to tell them about these?
Okay, so these...
You hate selling jeans.
I found these and I gave them to Nicole because I just don't really enjoy selling jeans, and also I'm traveling, so these are kind of bulky to take home, but these were in the women's rack, and I'm not sure if they're actually supposed to be women's or if they were like mistakenly placed there, but they're called Fujito. And like anything with a Japanese sounding name, like I'll always look up. And then the first thing I did was check, and they are selvage jeans, which you can see like.
What does that mean?
Down at the bottom of hem. I couldn't tell you like specifics of
like
why
it's
called
so
selvage,
it's the end of the roll.
Yeah.
And it's like supposed to be like better quality.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. So what Nicole said, but these were half off, so that made them even more appealing to me. So I ended up taking them over to her, and she looked them over. We did not look them up. Did you look these up?
I did look them up, and we were seeing
some
that were like $200 or $300.
Yeah, but like the Google results were kind of confusing, and we
yeah.
didn't take a long time to like check it out really. But
they were $16.
They were $16. It says they're made of 100% cotton and then leather parts with cow leather, which I'm assuming is this back tag, made in Japan. So I decided to go ahead and pass these off to her because I didn't feel like they should be left behind.
And I think they will do, I mean, $16 is a risk I'm willing to take on that.
It's a risk you're willing to take, and didn't it look like they were retailing for a couple hundred?
Yeah, like the retail were like $200 to $300, sometimes more.
Yeah.
It was just like, we're just going to get them and see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the last thing I got, and I got it on my way out the door. It was $75. So when you're shopping at buy, sell, trade stores, you know, you're going to pay up for some items. But I equal that out by buying, you know, a lot of things for $2. Like, I average price everything in my store.
Right, and like part of being a good reseller is knowing when it's okay to pay up
yeah.
and when you should and when you shouldn't.
So this is an Ace and Jig dress. Ace and Jig has actually a cult-like following. Like, they have, people are obsessed with Ace and Jig. And so that's the tag. If you ever see it, grab it. The only other time I found it is at the bins because I think my Goodwill just like overlooks it. They think like this is like some handmade dress.
Yeah.
This is the print, and I couldn't find this exact dress. I think this dress is rare. I found some other things like with the similar print that were going for a lot. I'm gonna price this dress probably around $250. And then see what happens from there. It's not abnormal for these pieces to sell for that much.
People that like Ace and Jig really like Ace and Jig, so...
Yeah, and they do like limited runs of their fabrics and stuff, so everything is like really crazy. So I think that I'll be able to sell this for at least $200, if not more.
Right.
And so I don't mind paying $75 for something that's gonna get a lot of traffic to my store and, you know, should sell pretty well.
Yep. Okay, so...
Oh, wait, I have one more thing from there.
Just kidding.
Well, two, but we're going to save the story till the end. Okay, Vince. These are extra small, which isn't my favorite, but they were 100% leather. They're suede leggings, and they retail for $999.
What?
So $1,000. If you guys don't know Vince leather, you should always pick up. Like, it just does so well. And they were like $22.
Wow.
So I did go ahead and grab these, and I'll probably price them at like $200 to $300, and then see, you know, if someone offers me $150, I'll take it. Like,
take it and run.
Yeah.
Take the money and run.
Okay, what'd you get?
All right, so these are just a pair of Stella McCartney and Adidas athletic leggings. They're like a really nice material that I feel like would hold you in. They zip at the bottom. Typically when I sell Stella leggings, Stella and Adidas leggings, I usually get around like 50 to 60 for them. I haven't looked up this particular style.
They look like they're brand. So Adidas is also headquartered in Portland, so we get a lot of like this type of thing. These look brand new.
They do look brand new. Like everything is still like
they were manufactured. Oh, they're from 2017.
Yeah, they're from 2017. So
that doesn't mean anything.
Kind of older, but like not super old. So if I had to guess, they're not brand new, so I'd guess around maybe like $45, 30, 45.
I think they'll do good.
I paid $16.50 for them, which probably was like not the best choice.
You'll price them at like what? You'll price them at $59, right? Is
with
that
I might put them at like 45. I'd have to look them up. Maybe they're rare. Maybe it's a rare style, and these are like below, and I just don't know. I highly doubt it. But
we can help.
But like Stella, I always like to find Stella and Adidas. I like selling athleisure, athletic wear, and
in the right place.
Yeah. And then the other thing I found was this t-shirt, which kind of just like at first glance didn't look like anything. But then I realized that when looking it up that it's actually Mickey Mouse on the front with like this like strange graphic. And the tag is called Passarella Death Squad. This is what the tag looks like. And it kind of looks almost like one of those like cheap like, you know, from like Wish or like one of those like AliExpress. But the reason that I bought this is because I looked at the care tag and
It's weird looking.
Yeah, and it's strange. It's a cotton and rayon blend, and it says fabric from Japan, made in England, which is always like gonna cause me to do a second look. So this was, it had a half off tag. It cost me $8.25, and I looked it up, and not everything from this brand does well, but this particular shirt apparently is rare, and someone recently sold it for $49 plus shipping.
But that was UK, right?
They were in the UK, but they sold a used one for $49.
So that's like $100 here, right?
So, no, it was 35 UK, it was 49 US.
Oh, US.
So
okay.
yeah, so I'll probably price mine at 49 also,
yeah.
And it probably will end up going to someone in the UK is my guess.
That's amazing.
So that was a fun find. This is, again, like the stuff I like to find because it's unusual and it just keeps things interesting.
Okay, so this is my thing. I love finding Nike Lab pieces. Nike Lab is like usually a collaboration or like a weird piece, and it's very expensive to buy a brand new. You're probably not going to buy Nike Lab pieces for under $200 to $300 brand new, and they have a great resale value because usually it's like a limited run, all of that stuff. Like Nike Off-White is considered like Nike Lab. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the Nike Lab tag. So whenever I see it, I almost always just buy it. I don't even look it up. I'm like, oh, that's Nike Lab. Like, get in my cart. If it's under $20, I'm going to take it home with me. So I saw this tag, and I'm so mad at myself. I saw this tag, right? And I was like, there it is, Nike Lab. Let me grab it. But like, how did I miss this? And not only did I miss it once, I missed it twice. So I found this first one at 2nd Street, and then I went to Crossroads, which was directly across the street, and I found the second one. The same person, I'm sure, sold them. They're both fake. They're both very fake. And I don't know. I'm like, this is the thing is like even seasoned resellers, like will miss things that we shouldn't miss. Okay, so this is like the tag of the item. It says size medium, and then they sewed a Nike Lab tag into it. That's all they did. Okay, and so I don't, like, why Nike would never put like 2 medium tags. So I went to today, I was like, oh, let me go look up the number, the style number. So I grab it, and I pull the style number. I go to look it up, and it doesn't pull up the right item. And I'm like, what? That's weird. Let me grab the other style number. They're 2 different style numbers are the same exact shirt. They wouldn't have been 2 different style numbers, and the color codes don't match. So like 003 is the color code on this. That's not the black color code for Nike. I know that because I buy so much Nike.
Yeah.
So I just like didn't do my due diligence in the store. I got overly excited. I bought 2 of them. One was 13, one was like 17. So that's, $30 out the window. I can't return these. The other thing that should have been dead giveaways to me is that there's no Nike symbol on either one of these shirts, and Nike always is going to like Nike loves to put their swoosh on things. Like they wouldn't have just made a shirt without a swoosh. It also feels a little bit cheaper. And, I made a mistake. So
don't be too hard on yourself because it does have like
seam seal.
Yeah.
It's when I looked at it, I was like, oh, it's seam sealed and like it makes sense. But this doesn't make sense. Like I should have been red flagged. So anyway, I bought some fake Nike that's out there, and even someone who Nike is probably always my number one brand that I sell because I live in Nike World Headquarters. I find so much of it, and even people who are seasoned, like I know Nike like the back of my hand, and I still bought fake Nike. It happens.
Yeah, and experience is the best teacher. So I guarantee you, next time she finds Nike Lab, she's gonna check it in the store.
I'm not gonna like be overconfident. You were talking about this last night. You're like, yeah, one time I sent like a thing with a giant hole in it. Like we just miss things.
We miss things. Especially when you're selling in volume and you're going like pretty quickly and just trying to get to the next store.
Yeah. So anyway, I got duped at one store and then the next store.
Yeah. Hooray us.
So anyway, thanks for hanging out, you guys. If you liked the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you go follow Erica.
Caddy Britches on Instagram and everywhere else.
Yeah. And I will see you guys again very soon with a brand new video.
Bye.